defense, but it's just different at this level. You see every year, you see guys that star on the JV level, and then they come to the varsity level, and it's just a whole new world.
It's a new ball game.
I mean, it's faster, they're more physical, and so forth. So we will see tonight what lessons we learned from East Noble. I expect us to come out and play really hard. I think the focus will be defense, because we've got to get better defensively if we're going to have a chance to win anything that matters come late February, early March.
So you've pretty much worked all your keys to the game in this, or do you have some officially keys to the game?
I think the one key is just don't give them anything on defense easily. And do that for 4 quarters.
Right.
Don't let one guy hurt you continually. And, defense isn't just putting your hand up on a guy or staying in front. Defense is you haven't completed the mission until you got the ball. So let's stop them, let's make them take tough shots, and let's get the rebound and push it to the other end. So I think that's what's going to key our offense, is stopping them down here.
All right, we've got about a minute and a half to go before tonight's ball game. Angola's returning to their bench. Westview will be returning to theirs. We'll have our national anthem and the starting lineups coming up. Stay tuned. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
That was Lily Ash, senior here at Westview High School. A beautiful rendition of our Star Spangled Banner from Lily. And we're getting set for the starting lineups now for both teams. Angola at 2 and 5, Westview at 4 and 3. In this last game before our Northeast Corner Conference tournament beginning next Tuesday evening, Westview will play in their first game on Wednesday night. First out for Angola is number 1, Dane Lance. He likes to jack up the threes. He's a 5'11 sophomore. Devontae Dickerson, who we mentioned has been injured up until tonight's game. He broke his wrist early in the season, 6'4 senior. Number 4 is Tyler Paul, a 6'even junior. Number 10 is Aiden Weiss, a 5'8 junior. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Hornets will be Dylan Oberlin, a 6'5 senior, wearing number 20. And now for our Warriors, number 11 is Brady Yoder, a 5'10 junior, averaging 12.9 points per game. His high game was 23 against Lakeland. Mason Yoder, 6'3 senior, coming off a 42-point performance against East Noble in the previous ball game, and has his average all the way up to 28.9 points per game. Wiley Minix, number 15, a 5'9 sophomore, averaging 7.6 points per game. Braden Nash, a 6'3 junior, wears number 35, averaging 8.1 points per game. And Bucky Lehman rounds out the starting lineup for the Warriors, 55. He is a 6'4 senior, averaging 2.1 points per game. So we're set for basketball tonight. Good to have you along here. Jerry Hostetler with Jamie Miller. Camera operator tonight is Chris Maston. Our engineer is Dan Byler.
And the whistler is Dan Byler.
Yeah.
He's doing double duty right now.
Here.
How's he doing it on that end when he's supposed to be on that end?
Yeah. He can get from one side of the gym to the other in a hurry. Tip is controlled by the Hornets. In the backcourt, Tyler Call crosses the timeline, calls for help. He'll hand off to Dickerson, and we have an offensive foul right off the bat.
Well, I missed that. I saw number 2 travel, so I thought that's what they were calling. He grabbed the ball, took 2 steps, and passed it.
Westview gets it on a turnover. Brady crosses the lane. He'll toss it over to Braden Esch. Esch will get it to Bucky Lehman.
One thing that I think we can improve on offense, obviously scoring in the half court, is cut harder.
Pass inside by Mason is stolen by Lance. He'll bring it all the way down, stops in the lane, and gives off underneath to Oberlin, and Oberlin's fouled as he goes up for the layup.
Well, we see two quick whistles with limited contact, so that ought to send it. Could be some referees trying to send a message here, but Bucky got caught with his hands on the player, I think a little bit around the waist, and then put him up, and I think they called it down low. So I'd be interested to see this Angola team. You know, they're only 2-5. Wawasee, they lost their first game of the year to Wawasee by 2, and but then they got drilled by Central Noble. So who knows who we'll see tonight. But they are picking up full court here. Got Brady kind of trapped, but
get it to Mason. He gets it out of trouble to Braden Esch.
Yeah, if we can break that first pressure, we should get an open shot out of it.
Mason was triple teamed there for a while. Now Minix will pop one from the right side, misses, and the rebound's pulled down by Tyler Call.
Yeah, he was a little bit off balance that time.
Baseball pass down court was short and stolen by Braden Esch. Brady Yoder with it. He'll give it out front to Bucky. A swing at the Mason, now Brady. Brady takes it down to the baseline and works at the Minix. That's Lehman.
They got Dickerson primarily guarding Mason. His length and athleticism should help him in defending Mason.
Ball stolen away by Aiden Weiss. Back come the Hornets. Oberlin dishes it across to Call. Call out front to number 1 Lance, and he misses a long range 3, and Oberlin had his foot out of bounds, so it'll be a turnover on Angola, and Westview will get it.
Well, Angola's come out ready to play tonight. They're playing hard and ferocious out there, and we're having trouble getting shots up.
This is the second game Devontae Dickerson has been back. I think you mentioned it a little briefly in our pregame, but he's one of their key players. Shot is up and good by Mason, and he's fouled. Chance for the old-fashioned three-point play for Mason Yoder.
Yeah, he's taken 2 other drives tonight, but they've done a nice job of cutting him off. So that's the second foul already on number 4, and so he's going to have to come out of the game.
Tyler Call, the junior, starting guard, comes out.
Angola started 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore.
Cameron McGee checks in for him as 5'11" sophomore. And Mason completes the three-point play. 3-2 is our score, Westview. Just inside 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. With the ball is Weiss. He'll deal it left side of Dickerson. Now to Oberlin. Oberlin hands off to Dickerson. Wearing the bright orange shoes. McGee to Oberlin. Goes right side to McGee. McGee cross-courts it on the pass to Weiss. His 3 is off the mark, no good. And Brady Yoder chases down the rebound for the Warriors.
Brady is getting a lot of loose balls already tonight.
Going after it. Lehman was already for that rebound. Brady pretty much took it away from him. Shot is up and no good by Braden Esch. Almost stolen, and he does end up saving it inbounds. Good hustle by Brady, getting back and getting that steal. Brady Yoder for 3 off the back of the iron, no good. Mason, good hustle, grabs the rebound offensively, takes it to the hole, puts it up short, tipped around, and it's eventually grabbed by Devontae Dickerson. Dickerson gets it to Lance. Now top of the key to McGee. Inside to Oberlin. They'll work it left side to Weiss. Oberlin back to Weiss. Now McGee travels as he was taking that drive down the lane.
Well, you see our digs that time on defense on the post were a lot quicker. Now, granted, he's not 6'9", 300.
Right.
But there are some capable shooters out on the wings, but we're sliding down and recovering.
Good pass into Mason. He has a block by Lance. Pass up court to Weiss. Weiss, good hustle by Ash again on the steal. We get it to Brady Yoder, Minix, now Braden Ash. Ash has it knocked away. I tell you that number 1, Lance, really has some quick hands. Good anticipation as he knocked it loose.
Well, you know, it's only 3-2, but I really think we're playing better already than we did against Nova. We're getting back on defense. Braden's made a lot of really heads-up plays or save baskets on the other end. And the shots will come. When we're getting decent shots, they're just not falling.
Minix inbounding right in front of the Angola bench. He brings it in to Brady Yoder. 4:15 to go, first quarter. Westview up by 1. Brady hits Bucky at the elbow right side. Back to Brady. And his shot short on the 3 attempt. Chased down by McGee, but knocked out of bounds.
2 good shots for Brady so far. That's good to see. He'll knock him down. Early in the game, you're feeling out how you get your shots, who plays you, how they're playing you, and we'll adjust. Setting another set play up here.
Brady goes high post right side. Shot by Minix, won't go down. Chased down by McGee. They get it to Dickerson. Dickerson, left side pass to Weiss. Back to McGee, and now the left-handed shot there by Herbert. Landon Herbert, he hits a 3 off the bench.
Yeah, just a little slow on that defensive rotation that time.
5-3, once again, Angola puts on a little bit of token pressure in the backcourt. Braden Ash gets it to Minix. Inside pass to Lehman. Braden Ash, and now we have some contact underneath, and it'll be a quick whistle.
Yeah, Braden there trying to feed the post to Brady. It's a good thought. It was a tough pass, though, to thread the needle like that.
Third team foul on Angola. First foul on Weiss, number 10. And Brady will inbound. He'll lob it in. Coming into the ball game is number 31, Wade Springer. Ball knocked away. Ash chases it down. He'll pop it from the left side. It's going to be long and chased down by Aiden Weiss for Angola. We'll go to Dickerson. Underneath, pass was intended for Jake Land, who's just come into the ball game. Coming back in for Angola is Dane Lance. Coming to the bench will be Devontae Dickerson.
Yeah, let's just see how Mason is able to score without Dickerson in there, if that changes anything. They've been switching off and doing a team approach, but...
Driving down the baseline was Weiss. He gets it out of trouble to Herbert. Herbert, quick pass to McGee. McGee almost lost his footing, gets it to Land. Back to Weiss. McGee will get it to Weiss. Angola being patient here. They get it down on the baseline now to Lance. The little guy puts up a jump hook, misses, and Brady Yoder grabs the rebound. 2:15 now to go in the first quarter. Westview down 2, 5-3. In the corner is Springer. He'll get it out to Mason. Mason loses a handle momentarily, grabs it back. Brady left open in the corner right side, and it's short. McGee with the rebound. And he tries to dribble between 2 Westview defenders, and that was a big mistake as Springer steals it away. Brady, good drive to the hoop, but can't finish. And now on the floor, we have a quick timeouts called by Coach Appleton of Angola as his player was in trouble with the basketball laying on the floor. Minute 46 to go, first quarter, 5-3 Angola. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week. Scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken. And then finish it off with a slice of fresh-baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988, and now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
We're back at Westview. Minute 46 shows on the Westview clock here. 5-3 Angola with the lead and the basketball. They'll be inbounding underneath the Westview basket. It'll be Dane Lance triggering it in for the Hornets. Devontae Dickerson has re-entered the lineup for the Hornets. He's joined by Jake Land, number 12. McGee is still in there, number 3. And Landon Herbert, number 5. Dickerson with it, right wing. He'll get it out front to Land. Land works it over to Lance. Lance drives it and then throws it out of bounds as he tried to flash a pass to the right wing. And it went between two of his would-be receivers.
Well, I think we got to be really happy with our defense tonight. You know, only 5 points with just over a minute to go in this first quarter. Our rotations have been good. Our help has been good. We just can't throw it in the ocean right now for some reason.
That's right. And that one won't fall for Brady. Dickerson had it momentarily. Comes out of his hands. Hunter Porter is in the ball game for the Warriors. Springer, Brady Yoder, and Braden Nash join him in the lineup with Mason, of course. Jumper from the baseline by Mason is good.
Our focus early in this game has been getting the ball inside, whether it's to Mason or Brady, throw it into Bucky once, and that really opens up the rest of the offense because the defense sags in on them. And
offensively, we're kind of trending in that same direction we did with East Snowball, where Mason has all our points. Good defense by Mason that time, as Dickerson was trying to kill some clock and take the last shot of the quarter, and Mason caused the 5-second.
Yeah, a good job by Mason to apply that pressure. I think you can see in the first quarter, I think the coaching staff has really emphasized effort and defense. And we've come out with both of those in this first quarter. And it's what's kept us in the game, with our offense struggling just a little bit.
Now we're going to try to go for the last shot here. Brady Yoder in the backcourt, takes it to the top of the circle and then goes to Springer. He'll give off to Mason Yoder with 5 seconds now, and he's going to take Dickerson, hands it off to Brady. His quick jumper won't go, and that'll do it. So we played 8 minutes of basketball here at Westview on this Saturday evening in January. It's 5-5 Westview and Angola. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this 60-second timeout.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
5-5 as we start the second quarter of play. Angola will get it first. Westview and Angola from Westview High School. Good to have you along tonight. Angola inbounding. Landon Herbert gets the inbound pass from Tyler Call. McGee with it. Cameron McGee has it knocked away. Chases it down. Now Lance from the corner, his first points of the night. A 3 for the 5'11 sophomore. And that gives Angola a 3-point lead at 8-5. Mason Yoder with the pass from Brady Yoder. He'll take it to the hole. He'll put up the shot. Looked like it was partially blocked by Oberlin. McGee, now Dickerson, left side to Lance. In the corner, Dickerson. Quick pass underneath to McGee, and he'll put it up and in.
Well, they've scored in 50 seconds, as many as they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a run there. Ash, bounce pass to Brady coming across the lane. He'll put it up and good on the jump hook. Brady in the book.
Yeah, I thought he passed up a couple of interior shots earlier in this game, and so your defense only gets you so far. Eventually, you got to put the ball in the basket.
That's right. And an offensive foul called on Oberlin as he drives to the bucket. That'll be his first. 14 foul on Angola.
And there's the Brady we remember from last year. Scoring on one end, taking a charge on the other.
That's right. Yeah, we mentioned that in the last game. We haven't seen as many of those this year.
Yeah, it's a little different role this year for him. More on-ball defense, and it just, things are different.
Max Engel checks into the lineup for Westview as Wiley Minix also comes back in. Max wears number 5. Inside pass, and I thought it went off the foot of Dickerson, but they're saying it went off of Bucky's feet. So it'll be Angola basketball.
Yeah, it's not too often you dribble it off your own foot that bad. That had to be a defender's foot, but those are tough to see.
Dickerson with the basketball.
Interesting. I don't know if we've had this combination of lineup this year yet with Engel and Bucky in there at the same time.
Be interesting. Ball goes through the hands of Aiden Weiss and out of bounds. It'll be a turnover on the Hornets, and Westview will inbound. Right, Wiley is mixed in there with the Westview cheerleaders, and Angola's going to put on some pressure.
That's a tough spot to inbound.
It is.
Corner.
Down there in the corner, yeah. Brady tries to keep it in the center of the court. We'll get it across the timeline. Drives it, puts it up, has it blocked, but it's a 2-shot foul coming for Brady as he was fouled.
Well, I think one of the changes we're seeing with the coaching staff tonight, we've mentioned the last 2 games, Brady has just not been able to get on track scoring-wise. Really hasn't had any shots. And we're having him bring the ball up the court tonight primarily. The other night, I think Mason brought it up almost all the time. And so the ball in his hand more. A lot more opportunities to make plays, and you can see he's making a lot on both ends.
This is the first free throw. He'll get one more. Second shot by Brady is good.
Sometimes getting a free throw to go through kind of untracks you from the field. We'll see if that follows.
3 now for Brady. 10-8 ball game, Angola by 2. Inside, McGee, and he travels. No, well, they're going to call a foul. Excuse me, that was Tyler Call.
Max gets his first official varsity stat.
There you go.
I think that's who they called. No, they called on Mason.
Mason got it, wow. His first.
I didn't think he was even involved with the play, but that's why I'm not a referee.
Lance gets it out front to Call. Call back to Lance. You get it to Dickerson. Bounce passes it left side to Tyler Call. Cross court to Dickerson. He drives on Mason, and we have another foul, and that's probably going to be on Mason as well.
Yeah, that was a ticky-tack, but he just picked 2 fouls up in a few seconds, so that's something to watch.
Dickerson inbounding underneath his own bucket off to the right. With the ball is Weiss. He gets it out front to Call. Call goes to Dickerson. Not a call. Oberlin.
Angola's doing a good job of passing and cutting. They're being a little difficult to defend right now. They're really moving the ball well.
Good pass inside from Call, but Oberlin couldn't handle it. And a fast break the other way, and Mason Yoder puts it in. 7 now for Mason, and we're tied at 10. Shot from the corner left side's no good. Tipped out, but right into the hands of Mason Yoder, and here we go again. Mason puts it up. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled by Dickerson.
Well, that's where we talked about earlier before the game is our defense leading to our offense in these last 2 possessions. That's what's happened.
Mason at the stripe, shooting 2. 4:49 to go first half. First shot is up and good by Mason.
Mason shot 16 free throws the other night against East Noble.
I know I ran out of room on his 2-point.
He had 30 field goal attempts and 16 free throw attempts. I don't know if he had to ice his shoulder after the game or not.
No kidding. He puts those 2 in. 9 points now for Mason. And the Warriors have gone up 2. It's tied at the end of 1, 5-5. Oberlin stops up at the elbow right side, and he throws it right into the hands of Mason Yoder. Mason will back it out. Give it to Minix. Minix to Brady at the free throw line. Now to Max Engel. Back to Brady. Bucky Lehman looks for help. Gives it to Brady Yoder. Minix, and now left side to Max Engel.
Angola on defense does a nice job. They're not allowing our cutters to just flow where we want to go. They're bumping us, rerouting us, and that kind of messes up our offensive game. But that's how you defend this motion offense.
Mason, a quick move to the free throw line. The jumper won't fall, and it's eventually grabbed by Weiss. Weiss on the fast break to Oberlin. He lays it up, can't get it to go, and we have a whistle and a foul's going to be called. And that's going to go on Angola, I believe. It will. It'll be Weiss picking up his second foul.
Mason played a little bit of Matador defense that time, but it kind of had to because it was 2 fouls.
That's true.
Not wanting to pick up that third, so really kind of a smart play. Angola with some wholesale substitutions here, huh?
They go pretty deep on their bench.
Or maybe that was just 2. I couldn't. No, 3
deep.
Came out.
Yeah, Oberlin came out as well as Weiss, and there was one other one. Was it McGee maybe? No, McGee's still out there.
Well, certain games you just have to win by being kind of gritty, doing the little things, fighting for loose balls, and getting to the free throw line, making your free throws.
Weiss's shot, or Minix's shot is good. First points of the game for Minix. He'll have one more. 13-10 Westview. Ball off the back of the iron, no good on the second free throw, and Cameron McGee comes up with a rebound for the Hornets. Driving, and we have a whistle and an offensive foul as Max Engel hit the floor pretty hard on that one. Good defense.
And there's his first official stat. I think.
There you go. I think he felt that way.
Yeah. You gotta learn how to fall.
Yeah, there you go. So McGee picks up the foul. Good defense by Max Engel. Mason Yoder trapped up in the backcourt. The corner gets it out of trouble to Bucky Lehman out of Minix. 3:20 to go, first half. Mason drives, gives off to Brady in the corner right side. Bring it out front to Engel, Lehman, and now Minix. Bounce pass, wide open underneath is Engel, and that's his first point of his varsity career. And the crowd shows their appreciation of the freshman.
Really good ball movement that time, and couple of reversals, and that's what happens. You get open shots.
Dickerson to McGee in the corner right side. That's 2 as he had his foot on the line.
Well, they needed that basket. Well, they gave him 3, I think. Yeah, they had 10.
The referee pointed to the foot and then put 2 fingers up. So I don't know. They might have to change that. I don't know. Driving, putting it up on a fast break is Herbert. And now we're tied at 15. Brady Yoder goes left side to Engel. Now back to Brady Yoder. Nearing the 2-minute mark now to go in the first half. So it is they did take the point off for Angola. It was just a 2-pointer. Good job as Minix came across the lane that time, and he puts it up and in.
Every time we come down and reverse the ball at least twice, we get a layup. So that's something the coaches, I think, will probably be pointing out at halftime.
No kidding. It's worked out about 4 times tonight so far, at least. Shot off the baseline by McGee is good. His 6th point of the night.
Yeah, Max was out on the wing, but actually that's the responsibility of the help side defense to stop that drive, and it didn't happen that time.
Minute 20. Angle with it. And we have a whistle, and Mason's going to get called for a foul. Moving screen. Let's see what happened there.
They were trying to take him out of the game, and they couldn't get him out quick enough.
Wow. 3rd foul on Mason. He comes out along with Max Engel and Minix.
Yeah, that's kind of another one of those ticky-tack. It didn't really amount to anything, but they're being consistent.
Hunter Porter, Wade Springer in for the Warriors. Also coming in, back in was Brady Esch. Driving is McGee. He's a physical player, even though he's short and stocky. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Angola basketball. Dickerson will inbound way down in the corner, right side. They'll lob it out front into the hands of Herbert. Herbert drives on the bounce pass now. It'll go to Lance. Now he'll get it inside to Oberlin. Oberlin tries to move around Bucky and is tied up by Esch. Good defense by Braden Esch. And on the alternating possession, it'll be Westview basketball.
Another just intangible play out there by Braden tonight.
Right.
Rebounds, loose balls, steals, jump balls.
Wade Springer with it. He'll give it to Brady. 3 is no good. Springer dives for the rebound. Can't hold it. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westview. It'll be Angola ball. 34.7 to go in the first half. Timeout called on the floor. 17-16 Westview over Angola. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
And we're back at Westview. 17-16 Westview with the slimmest of leads over Angola. 34.7 to go in the first half.
Well, we've shot definitely more poorly than we've seen all year. I mean, we were averaging up until East Note, we're averaging 8 threes a game.
Yeah, they're just not falling.
We can't hit anything today, but we're still ahead. So that's always a good sign if you're a coaching staff. If you haven't shot well and you're still in the lead.
Right. Let's hope we have a good third quarter. We've struggled in that department throughout the season. Now Hunter Porter commits a foul out front.
Yeah, trying to get another 5-second call. I like that. I don't mind that foul out there. We have fouls to give without getting in the 1-and-1. We can even do one more. And Hunter's not in foul trouble. So that's
right.
That's just aggressive play.
Yeah, coach called him over, but I don't think it was to give him any problem.
I think his length. I like his length on the ball right there.
And an offensive foul on Oberlin as he charged in, or not Oberlin. I think was it Oberlin or McGee?
And that's his second.
Yeah, McGee.
Now we're going to go offense, defense, bring in Wiley Minix for Hunter, and we're bringing in Mason with 3 fouls. So he's probably been told, don't drive, just shoot.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I think that's a good decision. We'll see here. It's, in a game like this, every possession is really important, even with a couple seconds left.
Minix from the corner right side. It's going to be short. Ball knocked around, and that'll do it. So we played 16 minutes of basketball now in this conference matchup between Westview and Angola. And our score at halftime, it's a tight one. Westview 17 and Angola 16. We'll be back with first half scoring right after this 2-minute timeout.
Have you ever wondered what the difference is between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA? Have you ever wondered if you have enough life insurance? No matter where you are at in your retirement planning journey, nearing retirement, or just starting to think about it, we can help you. Our mission is to get to know your needs, your wants, and your long-term goals, and then implement strategies to help you get there. If you've ever wondered about any of these things, give us a call.
Dry Forest Wood Products in Shipshewana offers high-quality lumber drying with their vacuum kiln drying process. At Dry Forest, we believe in valuing the life of a tree by respecting its integrity and enjoying its natural beauty. Dry Forest Wood Products with over 40 years of lumber drying experience. Located at 4325 North, 675 West in Shipshewana. Call 260-768-7714.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back to halftime, Westview Angola, where Westview leads Angola 17-16. Our halftime show tonight is brought to you by Lehman Insurance and Financial Group. Their passion is protecting yours. And one thing we've protected pretty well tonight is the basket. And I think both teams can say that in the first half. Now, I don't know if they're protecting the basket or if it's just not going in. But I guess we'll find out in the second half, because usually shooting stats like these don't hold up. Both teams have had 4 players score. For Angola, Dane Lance has a three-pointer for 3 points. Cameron McGee, a 5'11 sophomore, has 3 field goals for 6 points. He leads them tonight. Landon Herbert, a 5'10 junior, has a 3-pointer and a 2-pointer for 5 points. And Dylan Oberlin has 2 free throws for 2 points. He's a 6'5 senior in the middle there. Devontae Dickerson, who we spoke about before the game, in his second game back, has not scored. For Westview, Brady Yoder has been the aggressor tonight. He has 3 points, a 2-pointer, a free throw, but he's had several assists, rebounds, took a charge, and so has kind of been the floor general tonight out there. Mason Yoder leads us tonight with 9. He had 3 field goals and 3 free throws. I think he made all 3 free throws. Wiley Minix has 3 points. Not the way you might think. He's got a field goal and a free throw. And Max Engel, with his first career points tonight, has 2 points on 1 field goal. And he also took a charge out there. I think we took at least 3 charges in that first half. 3. I know of 3, maybe it was 1 more, I can't remember.
You can definitely tell they're keyed more in on their defense tonight.
They are. You know, Angola's offense, they really drive it hard. They're going to the basket. Angola's well coached. You know, they're not taking bad shots. They take shots that are open. They look for the right shots. They don't necessarily hold the ball, but they work it until they get what they want. A lot of what we try to do. And right now, both teams are executing at about the same level, I'd say. Well, we probably have got more open shots. They just haven't gone in.
When you had mentioned it during that first half where they were adjusting very well to keeping our offense from our rotations from cutting through
from
the
our
lane.
cutters from getting wide open. But that always breaks down, and it did break down. If you reverse the ball 2 or 3 times, we were getting open shots out there. It's a matter of, can we get in the flow, and can we reverse it 2 or 3 times in a row? If it was easy, you could do it all the time, but it's not always easy. If they're pressuring the ball out high, it's hard to reverse the ball and so forth. And they have a fair amount of length out there, and it's keeping us from getting. If we were hitting at our normal clip, we'd probably be up 15.
Yeah, we certainly would
So
be.
I like how the defense, though, has kept us in the game. We're doing the little things that you need to do that we really haven't seen the guys do, as far as hustling back, tipping the ball out of bounds, stopping the fast break, and so forth. Just the little plays that winning teams do and that you have to learn to do at this level. And we did more of that in the first half than I've seen in quite a while. So, I think the coaches aren't going to, what are you going to do about missing shots? If you're taking good ones, you can't yell at a guy for missing a shot. I mean, he's not trying to miss it, and they're going to come. Yeah, I think some, like we've seen Wiley, he's had just an incredible year percentage-wise. He's going through a little bit of a slump right now. It happens to every shooter. But just stay positive. He's doing other things on the floor to affect the game, and they're going to come back. He could break out of that at any minute, and you can just tell he's thinking a little bit right now instead of just letting her fly. So, it's all part of coaching, ups and downs. We broadcasted a game not too long ago where it was up and down, point after point, everybody hitting shots, and then tonight we have the opposite.
That's right.
So
a good point. Yeah, that was incredible. It was an entertaining game, maybe not so pretty in every aspect of defense and everything else, but I mean, it was certainly entertaining to have those kind of games. But tonight, the defense has been good, and the offense, I mean, the balls just aren't falling on our end, so we'll see if that changes in the second half.
Yeah, and they, Angola they've battled some pretty good teams, so they're not. It's not like they haven't played anybody. They, at Central Noble, we know what that's like. We lost by 12 or something like that. They lost by 37, but that was early in the year. They beat Concord, lost to Woodland, beat Garrett, and then lost to Northridge by 18. But Northridge, I don't know. I haven't watched them play, but it's never an easy task playing them. So I see Angola improving. We know they got one of their players back. And they're going to be a tough out in the NECC tournament, I think, especially if they get their see what's his name, Lane King back for the tournament. I don't know.
He's a good athlete. He's probably going to go on a scholarship to a college for football.
Okay.
But he's a good athlete all the way around. And Dickerson is still showing some rust. They're probably going to be relying on him a lot more as we get maybe into the tournament next week and beyond. But he's taking off the rust now after breaking his wrist in the first game of the year, I believe.
Yeah, I think you saw that early in the first half where they were trying to hold for the last shot at the end of the first quarter, and he didn't quite recognize he was being closely guarded and got the 5-second call.
Right.
That definitely is a rust issue right there. So as I watch us come warm out, we came out of the locker room quicker than almost ever seen us come out of the locker room. So usually that's a good sign.
Yeah, it is.
The coach is happy.
A little bit different than the last game, I think.
we're making the little plays that we need to play to make to win games. And we've come out, and the shooters are drilling their shots out there. So I think it's just a matter of time before a few of them start going down.
So Angola is still talking things over with their head coach in the locker room. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back. Talk more about tonight's upcoming second half right after this 30-second timeout.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of U.S. Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
Visit the new Yoder Crossroads Complex in Shipshewana. Start your day off right with locally roasted coffee at Five Lakes Coffee. Speedy drive-through or enjoy the aroma and coffee inside. breakfast and lunch at the Corn Crib Cafe, offering daily lunch specials and featuring Yoder popcorn. Quality popcorn since 1936. Homemade caramel corn and free samples while you browse our gourmet shops. That's Yoder Crossroads, 5 and 20, Shipshewana, Indiana.
Welcome back to Westview. Getting ready to start the second half. Our halftime show tonight was brought to you by Lehman Insurance and Financial Group, located on Lehman Drive in Topeka.
Both teams out of their huddle. We get set for the second half. Inbounding to start it off will be Angola. Dane Lance getting set to receive the basketball from the official.
Well, Angola had a good performance last night against Prairie Heights until the fourth quarter. Won 2 games of the year. They got to feel pretty good being within 1 point at Westview. So we'll see what kind of fire they come out with.
Dickerson and backdoor to Lance. Lance drives the baseline, met by 3 Westview defenders. Now Lance pops a 3 and he hits.
Yeah, that was good ball movement by Angola that time. We were in scramble and recovery mode most of that defensive possession. So that was just an excellent offense that time by Angola.
Cross court from Ash to Minix. Out front to Bucky Lehman. They'll go left side to Braden Ash. Braden to Mason. Fakes on Dickerson. Drives. Turnaround jumper off the baseline. No good. And Dickerson pulls down a rebound.
Well, we don't want to beat a dead horse, but the third quarter has not been kind to Westview this year, especially against teams that have a pulse. We got to come out and
very true.
Try to turn that trend around tonight.
Wide open underneath. I don't think he was surprised he was that wide open, and Call misses the easy layup.
Yeah, we're losing track of our guys and our switches out there, and some stuff we're not normally seeing. That was an open shot that time by Brady, but
good cut across the lane, but Braden Ash can't get it to go. And Angola with the rebound. Driving is Lance, and he's reached in on and fouled.
One thing that's hurting our defense is our perimeter on-ball defense is getting beat. And when you get beat, then the help has to come, and then you're in scramble mode. And our on-ball defenders are getting beat too easy right now. So Angola's players have some pretty quick first steps.
Lance gets it from Oberlin, round right back to Oberlin. Dickerson. Paul. They go up top to Lance. Oberlin, high post, gives off to Lance. The jumper from 15's no good. Tipped up, no good by Oberlin, and grabbed by Mason Yoder. Mason across the timeline on a pass to Brady Yoder. Inside 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Westview trailing by 2. Minix bounce passes it to Mason, who came across the lane underneath. Scoops it up and in. 11 now for Mason.
One thing the coaching staff may consider is Oberlin is 15 feet off of Bucky when Bucky's up top.
Yeah.
And really clogging up the lane and makes driving lanes tough to come by.
Pass by Dickerson's too hot to handle. It goes right to Lance and out of bounds. It'll be Westview ball underneath the Angola basket, and Bucky Lehman will be the trigger man for the Warriors. Brady Yoder trots it up for the Warriors. Goes left side, hands off to Mason. Mason, Minix in the corner. His shot from 3 is good. First 3 of the night for Wiley Minix.
And for Westview, I think, isn't it?
You're absolutely correct. Stolen underneath. Mason Yoder to Braden Nash. 3. In and out. Halfway down it came out.
That looked good when he let it go, but
sure did.
missed it.
Dickerson, quick cross court to Lance. Lance's shot looked like it was partially blocked, and Brady Yoder chases down the rebound. Back come the Warriors on a bit of a run here. Up 3. Minix from the left side this time, and he drills it. This time it's just a 2. 8 points now for Wiley.
Well, we're really playing hard out there on both ends. And despite the score, it's been up and down.
Oberlin to call. Dickerson. Cross courts in the corner to Lance. Down low, it'll go to Call. Call tries to get it inside, intercepted by Bucky Lehman. Timeout called by Rob Yoder and the Westview Warriors. 4:03 to go, third quarter. Westview 24, Angola 19. We'll be back right after this 60-second break.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week. Scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken. And then finish it off with a slice of fresh-baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988, and now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
Back at Westview, it'll be Warrior basketball. Right down here in front of us, Wiley Minix will inbound for the Warriors. He'll get it into Brady Yoder. Mason goes to Minix, back to Mason. Up to Bucky, now Braden Nash. Now Brady Yoder, and he drills a three.
That was a nice set play that time. They were called out of the huddle, and he was overdue to hit one of those.
Herbert to Oberlin. Not a call. Westview opening up an 8-point lead at 27-19. Inside Oberlin, forces it up, got it to go.
Yeah, nice move by Oberlin that time. He kept the ball high and didn't let our defenders from the wing get to it.
Oberlin, 6'5", hasn't been much of a problem as far as he and Bucky have kind of been on a stalemate down there. Yeah.
Which is our advantage because we don't get a lot of points from that position, but they do.
Drive, and the shot's no good by Dickerson. Mason Yoder pulls it off the rim. 2:50 to go, third quarter. Driving Mason, off the glass and in.
Well, that was another set play call right there. It's only a one-on-one move, but it's still a set play, and that seems to be working better tonight than our motion offense. Sometimes that's the case where a little more structure gets you better shots.
Shot from way outside by Dickerson is off the mark, and a rebound pulled down by Brady Yoder. Yoder has it knocked away from behind. Oberlin tries to advance it up court, and it's deflected out of bounds into the Westview bench by Brady.
All our guys have their hands on their hips and bent over. And
a lot of back and forth.
Well, I think it's just we're really focusing on defense and all-out effort, and that is what it takes to win big games. Not that Angola isn't necessarily a big game, but that's where it starts.
Bucky comes out. Hunter Porter comes in. Also, Wade Springer's checked into the ball game. Braden Nash comes out. Dickerson.
The other thing that makes it hard to defend is, as I mentioned earlier, just their movement. They don't just stand, they move.
There's Lance, and he drills a three. His third three of the night.
Yeah, he's really got the green light from about 25 feet in.
5-point lead now for Westview, 29-24. Porter to Mason. Back out front of it come to Quater. Springer, Brady for three. And this time it's off the mark, but right there for the rebound is Mason Yoder.
Doing the little things, offensive rebounds, they count the same as a dunk.
15 points now for Mason. 31-24. Back to a 7-point Westview lead.
Besides their movement, they spread the floor. You know, they put a shooter in each corner, and the way our defense helps, that makes it tough to recover.
Inside twisting move, fall-away jumper off the glass, and good. The first two of the night for Dickerson.
Yeah, Dickerson much more aggressive this half, so this is probably what his fourth half since coming back, so he's starting to feel a little bit better out there.
Mason, this is a layup that time. Lance, double team, gets it out of trouble. Inside pass, good move, but can't get the ball to drop underneath. Shot up again, this time it goes, and it'll count. Jake Land gets the bucket and the foul. Foul goes on Wade Springer, his first.
Well, it's been the case all game. One team gets ahead, and then the other team comes back. Yes. And we were up 8. That was our biggest lead of the game. And here they come. They can cut it to 2 right here.
Game of runs. Shots up, no good on the free throw. Mason Yoder pulls it off the glass.
Well, so often you miss a layup, and the next thing it hurts you. We missed a layup on the other end, and
Mason picked up his fourth. No, it wasn't. It was against. I was going to say.
Yeah, I was torn there too on what they were going to call.
Weiss, Aiden Weiss is third. Springer comes out. Braden Esch back in for Westview. Grady Yoder lobs it in to Mason. Fall away jumper's good.
Yeah, it's just such a soft touch around the basket. Well, we were going to go for one shot there, but because of, if you can get a 5-footer up by Mason, I think that's a good shot.
33-28. 10 seconds to go, third quarter. Driving is McGee. He'll give it to Oberlin in the corner. Lance for 3, and this time it's short. Oberlin with the rebound. He'll put it up off the glass and banks it in at the buzzer. Basket will count. Westview still has the lead. At the end of 3, it's Westview 33, Angola 30. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this 60-second timeout.
Have you ever wondered what the difference is between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA? Have you ever wondered if you have enough life insurance? No matter where you are at in your retirement planning journey, nearing retirement, or just starting to think about it, we can help you. Our mission is to get to know your needs, your wants, and your long-term goals, and then implement strategies to help you get there. If you've ever wondered about any of these things, give us a call.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
Westview inbounding to begin the fourth quarter. Up 3, 33-30. Mason Yoder hands it to Minix. Lehman, left side to Esch. Brady Yoder. Lehman to Minix. Down low, it'll go to Mason. Ball through the hands of Bucky. Saves it inbounds. Tries to get it to Mason where he can get up in the air, and it's tipped away, and Dickerson comes up with it. Long 3 is good by Lance. Quick 3. And we're all tied up at 33-33.
Well, this is the quarter last night where Angola kind of wilted. We'll see what they do tonight. So far, so good for them, though.
Whistle before the shot that time, so.
Angola seems to have a really clear idea on defense and offense of what they want to do.
Foul is on Dickerson. Brady gets it into Bucky Lehman. Ball tipped away. Chase down, good hustle by Minix to get it back. And we have a double dribble. Thought he might get away with that. I saw it happen, but
yeah, sometimes when you dribble as you're recovering the ball, they don't count that. It's kind of a confusing rule, I think, but
yeah, I think there is some inconsistency there. Oberlin, high post, goes left side to Lance. Lance puts up a three. This time it's going to be short. Loose on the floor, but back to Angola. Lance cross courts it to Dickerson, drives around Mason Yoder, gives out the call. Paul drives, puts it up, can't get it to go. And chasing it down is Bucky Lehman. Back come the Warriors, a chance to untie this ball game. Inside, Braden Nash, shots up, got it, and he's fouled. Good work inside to Braden on that pass, and he finished it.
Well, the ebbs and flows of this game and the plays almost remind you a little bit of a sectional game.
It does, doesn't it?
You're kind of on the edge of your seat. Every little basket counts, and every little move is crucial. So, Angola this half, let's see. Me and names, they just don't go well together. Dane Lance is really feeling good out there. He's looking to pop that thing every time he's within 25 feet.
Definitely feeling it. He wants the ball. Westview back up 3 now, 36-33. Lance with the basketball. Dickerson back to Lance. No play catch. Dickerson down the baseline. Gives out to Herbert for 3, and he bangs it in. His second 3 of the night.
Well, a good two-man game on the right side of the floor, and with penetration. We stopped the drive, but they do a nice job of seeing the floor and hitting the open man.
Ball lost temporarily, but grabbed back by Brady. He'll give it to Mason. Braden Nash, shots no good off the back of the rim. Chased down by Bucky Lehman in the corner right side. He'll give it to Mason.
Hustle that time by Mason, save that possession.
He was right there. Max Engel with it, out front, gives it to Mason. He drives, puts it up, has it blocked. Good block by Oberlin, but good hustle by Mason to retain possession. Bucky Lehman to Brady Yoder. 36-36. What a ball game we have tonight. A real barn burner here on this cool evening in Emma. Brady gives it to Mason. Drives the baseline. Puts it up. Too hard. We got a charging foul called on Mason Yoder. That'll be his 4th foul. Wow.
3 fouls down each team this half. So we got even fouls. It's a tie game. First quarter we tied. Second quarter we outscored them by 1. Third quarter we outscored them by 2.
What a ball game. So it's been good all the way.
Every quarter's been tight.
From the get-go. Herbert, top of the key, gives off the call. Call to Dickerson. Inside. Lance, even though he's a little guy, put it up and in. 14 points, and not that little. I guess he's 5'11".
Yeah, he's pretty long in there, and he's fearless.
Angle goes left side to Braden Nash. Out front to Brady Yoder. Brady to Mason. .30-second timeout called by Rob Yoder here. 38-36 is their score. Angola leads it by 2. We'll be back with more of this exciting ball game from Westview right after this 30-second timeout. .38-36, 4:09 to go in the ball game.
Since Westview was ahead 27-19, we've been outscored 19-8.
Wow.
No, 19-9. So Angola's kind of turned this game around.
Need a bucket here.
They're doing a really good job of stopping our initial drive. You know, even in the loss the other night to Angola, or to East Noble, Mason went to the basket anytime he wanted.
Braden with a three, it's short. Dickerson with the rebound. Outlet pass quickly to Call. He'll take it all the way down. Whistle before the foul, before the shot. And that was on Brady. That'll be his second.
They're going to say that basket was good. And he called that foul about 20 feet from the basket. So
that was a continuation. That's wow.
He didn't know, and I think the Angola coaches helped him decide. Well, here, another game swing. They go up 5. How do we respond? Well, they're only up 4.
Missed the free throw. 4-point lead for Angola, 40-36. 3:43 to go in the ball game. Minix gets it out front to Brady Lehman.
Brady Nash.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Brady's and Bradens around this program right now.
I try to call, Lehman Bucky and not Brandon or Braden. Shots up by Mason, and he's fouled. It'll be a 2-shot foul coming from Mason.
Well, we're getting kind of down to winning time, aren't we? 3 minutes to go all of a sudden, so every possession just is magnified.
Mason's shot is good on his first free throw attempt. He'll get another. 18 points now for Mason tonight.
Well, that Dickerson is not scoring a lot tonight, but he's effective on defense just with his length. It's really keeping Mason from scoring a lot down low like he likes to.
Mason's free throw misses on his second one, so it's a 3-point ball game. Angola leading. 3:03 to go in the ball game.
Right now, it's too easy for Angola to pass. They're passing it wherever they want, and we need to put a little more just like that.
Brady put some pressure on it, produced a turnover right away, and a fast break and a chance for a 3-point play as Brady hits the layup. And he's fouled. Foul was on Herbert, the junior.
Brady's been really active tonight in tipping balls and getting steals, and that was a very good time to do that.
Definitely. Opportunity for the Warriors to tie it here, and they do as Brady rattles that free throw in. 9 points for Brady tonight. All tied up at 40. Timeout. It'll be a full timeout for Angola. 40-40 is our score. 2:44 to go in this ball game. Westview and Angola matched up in a barn burger here at Westview. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Both teams out of their huddle after the timeout. 40-40 on the scoreboard here. What a ball game we've had tonight. Angola with the ball.
We were just talking about a few years ago here in Angola. I think when Elijah Hales hit the shot for us to win like something like 42-40.
That was
kind
huge.
of the same kind of game.
Yep, you're right. You could have the same thing happen tonight on the last second shot. Call goes right side with it to McGee. Inside to Oberlin. Back out front, it'll come to Call. Dickerson. Both teams taking their time on offense, trying to get the high percentage shots. Oberlin to Dickerson. Angola looks a little shaky here. Inside Oberlin. Now the shot by Lance is off the mark, and Braden Esch with the rebound for the Warriors.
Well, that thing looked right on line from here.
Yeah, it did.
It was perfect angle.
Out.
It was just hair long.
Now the Warriors a chance to take the lead. Brady Yoder to Mason Yoder. Mason drives it into the paint. Jumper from 10 off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound Call. Angola in transition. And his shot is up and good as Call goes coast to coast. 42-40 Angola. Minute and 20 to go in the ball game.
Normally Mason makes that shot, but Dickerson really had a hand in his face that time.
Mason again tries to drive. Ball loose on the floor. And we have a held ball, and it's going to be Angola ball.
Well, this is going to be interesting. Does Angola try to score, or are they going to hold the ball?
71 seconds to go in the ball game as Angola brings it up. Dickerson gets it to Call. Call being hawked by Minix. He'll drive it all the way. Give off in the corner. Now Oberlin with it now, and we have a whistle and a timeout called right before the layup. And I'm thinking maybe Coach might have been a little disappointed that they gave him that timeout.
Yeah, that's one like, I didn't really say that.
He's got a smile on his face, but he's apologizing to his team at the same time. We'll keep it right here for this timeout. 50.8 seconds to go in the ball game. Angola up by 2, 42-40. And they'll have to inbound the basketball. So we're down to the last inside a minute in this ball game. And what an exciting one it's been, wire to wire.
Yeah, it's kind of the way it started, you know. Nobody can make a shot, and that kind of evened out a little bit. But it has been, we had an 8-point lead a couple of times. They've had a 5-point lead at least a couple of times, if not more. And so last couple of minutes, they've made a shot, and we haven't. That's about where we're at. So we have 14 fouls, so we can be very aggressive here. We can foul them 2 times before they're shooting yet, so we don't want to wait if they're going to hold it. And if we can't take it from them, we're going to want to foul and not wait till there's just a couple seconds to go.
Well, they seem to be kind of aggressive that last time, but they did have the open shot, so they took advantage of it. Although it didn't count, of course. Inbounding will be Oberlin. He gets it into Dickerson to Lance. Out front, it'll come to Call. 45 seconds. Oberlin goes right side to Dickerson. Looks like they'll be content to
we're going to have to foul
all the way down. Half a minute to go.
I'm not sure what we're waiting on here to foul. We don't want Mason to have to foul because he's our primary offense, but
with the ball is Call. 18 seconds. Dickerson with it out front, gives to Oberlin, and Oberlin is fouled by Bucky Lehman.
Yeah, they see we've waited too long. Now we got to foul 2 more times before they're shooting.
I'm not sure what the strategy was there, but timeout called now by Coach Yoder. And it's going to be a full timeout. We'll take another one here. We'll be back. We'll just do a 30, Dan. We'll be back at 30 seconds.
Dry Forest Wood Products in Shipshewana offers high-quality lumber drying with their vacuum kiln drying process. At Dry Forest, we believe in valuing the life of a tree by respecting its integrity and enjoying its natural beauty. Dry Forest Wood Products with over 40 years of lumber drying experience. Located at 4325 North, 675 West in Shipshewana. Call 260-768-7714.
We're
back 42-40 is our score. Angola leads it by 2. They have the basketball.
One of the things Angola did there is they kept the ball in Dickerson's hands, and we had Mason on him.
Right.
And, you know, they knew that if Mason fouled, he'd be out of the game, which was a credit on their part. And here, you can see we come out here with Mason not on the floor.
Right.
So if we do get the ball, probably call timeout and set up a play and bring Mason back in. But this way we can foul at all 5 positions and not lose our leading scorer.
Ball in the backcourt, almost dead, and one thrown away. Oh my goodness! Wow!
Well, that's a break, definitely. Full timeout for Westview here.
So Angola tried to inbound it, and Dane Lance was over his head. He had time, but he wanted to make sure he got to that out-of-bounds line and was able to stay in bounds after all his momentum was going in that direction, and the ball ended up escaping his grip out of his hand and out of bounds. So we're going to be inbounding it there,
under our
right?
basket. Yeah.
Yeah, because he touched it.
Yes,
right?
he did. So, yeah, we'd be under the basket.
So
and the thing here, do you try to score off your out-of-bounds play, or do you throw it in and run a set quick? It's almost, time you get it in, it's almost not enough time to run a good set. But we'll see. You know, if we score right away and tie it, then they have the ball with, 6 or 7 seconds to go with a chance to get their own shot.
I don't think any fan of Westview could have dreamed that up. I mean, you get the ball underneath your own basket.
Yep. Well, credit to the coaches for bringing in who they did on defense there and making it all 5 positions aggressive.
So Braden Esch will be the trigger man for the Warriors. Bucky Lehman in there, Brady Yoder. Braden gets it into Mason, has it bounce off his foot, goes out of bounds, and we have an official's timeout. They're going to talk things over here. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. It's going to be Angola basketball.
Well, so much for that. That was short-lived.
Yeah.
And Angola calls a full timeout.
So, yeah, I'm not sure. I know Mason lost the grip of the ball underneath, but he was covered up by, 3 Angola players, and it was just a matter of which, it went out of bounds, apparently. I mean, it was hard to see from here.
Well, certainly the referee that called it couldn't have called it out of bounds. He was on this end of the floor.
Right.
I'm not sure what they called it. Angola had it, and it looked like Mason tried to reach down and tie it up, but yeah, I don't know what happened. I think the possession arrow pointing toward Westview.
Yeah,
so if somehow we could get a jump ball, that'd be good, but we've got to foul them twice in 6 seconds and have time to get a shot off yet. So it's a good word
things
for
have
it.
happened, though.
Yeah. Well, we just saw one of those things a little bit ago.
Exactly, and that was kind of a fluke down here against us, too. So you never know. This has been one of those games. Back and forth. Very entertaining basketball game. Kind of a light crowd on hand for tonight. And it was probably due to the weather prediction, I would think. I'm not sure what the weather is outside now.
It's hard to say, when you're inside, and a lot of things can happen. I've come outside to snowstorms after it wasn't snowing at all.
Exactly. Angola inbounding, 6.5 seconds to go. Inbound pass, and immediately Max Engel fouls Dickerson. So as Jamie mentioned, we still have another foul to give.
Well, the best thing here would be to steal in a layup.
Right.
I'm sure we're thinking that.
Inbounding this time will be a call, and an immediate foul this time, and it's going to be Wiley Minix, I believe.
Well, I think Angola got the guy on the line that they want, too.
That was Brady Yoder. His third. 4.3 seconds to go.
I think Angola is out of timeouts. Westview has one left.
Dane Lance at the free throw line. He has been basically, I'd say, their offensive star tonight, no doubt. Shots up and he bangs that free throw in.
He didn't look too nervous there.
He didn't. He just put it right up.
When you're a shooter, you're a shooter.
Yeah. Looks pretty confident out there. He's only a sophomore. Second shot and he drills it. 44-40. Westview will have to chuck it up in a hurry here. Wade Springer does at the buzzer. It won't go. And Westview falls to Angola tonight. The final score, Angola 44 and Westview 40. And we'll be back to take a look at scoring right after this 2-minute timeout.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
Have you ever wondered what the difference is between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA? Have you ever wondered if you have enough life insurance? No matter where you are at in your retirement planning journey, nearing retirement, or just starting to think about it, we can help you. Our mission is to get to know your needs, your wants, and your long-term goals, and then implement strategies to help you get there. If you've ever wondered about any of these things, give us a call.
Welcome back for our post-game show where Angola has just pulled I would say a mild upset, beating Westview 44-40. First quarter 5-5 at the end of one. At halftime 17-16. Westview with the lead. We led 33-30 after 3, and we just flat out got outplayed in the fourth quarter. Angola did a nice job, I thought, of running their wasn't as easy in there. So give Angola credit for that. They had a good game plan and they executed. Scoring wise, Dane Lance, a 5'11 sophomore, had 16, including the 2 clinching free throws there at the end. Devontae Dickerson, who we just mentioned, only had 2 points, but he played a nice overall game. Cameron McGee had 6. Landon Herbert had 5 in the first half, 3 in the second, to finish with 8 points. Jake Land had 2. And Dylan Oberlin, inside presence in there, finished with 6. He had 2 in the first half and 4 in the second. For Westview, Brady Yoder, nice overall game tonight. I don't have stats on rebounds and all that, but he finished with 9 points, 3 in the first half, 6 in the second. Mason Yoder had 9 in each half, finished with 18. Wiley Minix had 3 in the first half, 5 in the second to finish with 8. Braden Nash had 3, and Max Engel had 2 to round out the scoring for Westview. So again, we got outscored in the fourth quarter, 14-7. Real critical quarter there, and give Angola credit. They played last night just down the road at Prairie Heights, turned around, came back here, and hung in there for 4 quarters and got the job done. So a disappointing loss. Certainly pretty much ruins your chances of winning or sharing the conference title.
Right.
With this year, with the way it's top loaded, you're losing 2 games in conference and you can kiss it goodbye. But ultimately, that's not the goal. The goal is to be the best we can be by sectional time. This will be a good learning experience. I think we saw a lot of good things out there tonight. Better attention to detail on defense and playing hard and things like that. The first half shooting woes kind of hindered us from getting a bigger lead, and it caught up to us at the end.
Well, I think you made a comment off the air. I think it was between the third and fourth quarter that you feel like Angola looked like a better team than what their record reflected. And I agree with that. I think they're improving as the season progresses, and they have gotten at least one of their players back that was injured. And so, yeah, they're going to be a team to contend with in the NECC.
I would say
they run into.
Yeah, they're going to pull some more. I guess you call them upsets when you're 2-5, but Prairie Heights is a solid team, and they had them beat the whole game, until kind of